Hey everybody, just a quick video today showing you the handle I made for the MSC horizontal bandsaw. I think I talked about this in the video about the bandsaw, the previous video. I put a tag up here in the corner on that video. One of the challenges I have with this bandsaw is lifting the head to actually be able to make cuts. The hydraulic lockout is nice because it holds it in place once I lift it. But before I was putting my arm under the blade guard here and I was just tearing up my hand and my wrist. So there's two little M6 tapped holes already for some kind of a chip guard that I didn't get with the saw. And so I happened to have some M6 screws around, and I had a piece of, this is I believe 1.25 inches if I remember right, solid steel just bar. It was part of a stand I used to make a tapping jig, and it was laying on my bench for a while, and I saw it sitting there one day. I was like, take a piece of flat stock, weld it to that, drill a couple holes, and put it inside. And it's not perfect still, it's still not simple for me to lift, but this has really made it a lot easier to use the bandsaw. I'm able to put my arm under here and start to lift. There's still a lot of play over here in the hydraulic ram, and that's a bit irritating still. I haven't quite figured out how to get rid of that. It's not all coming from one place. There's a little bit in a lot of places. The initial inch is the hardest part for me still. But once I get it a little bit, then I can flip my arm and go up and actually lift with my shoulder. Right now I got enough, I could actually cut a piece of 1-inch stock in there. If I need a little bit more, I come in here, get under a little bit more and lift. And now I got 2-3 inches there. I don't know if I talked about this in previous videos, I don't have any finger use. I have no tricep use. So I really have to improvise with what muscles I do have the function of. So that does create a challenge on a lot of this stuff. You know, most people, even if they're in a chair and they had good arm strength, they could reach over and lift this thing up no problem. But when you're a quad and you only have some use of your muscles, that becomes a whole other challenge. The bar sticks out a little bit beyond the edge of the saw, which is perfect because it lets me get my chair right up next to it, and I can get right here on the end, and it's solid. There's not much give at all on this end. Really gives me a nice lift. And as an added bonus, part of why I went with this solid shaft rather than just a piece of tubing is the end of this saw, I think it's because of the mitering base, the end of this saw starts to vibrate and picks up pretty good harmonics, and it really is a challenge on cutting stuff without some added mass to damp out that vibration. I'd added the weight up top here previously, and adding this thing probably weighed 2 or 3 pounds. Wasn't a ton, but 2 or 3 pounds, it was enough. Right here at the kind of the farthest hung out point of this entire head assembly really ended the vibration, and the final guides for the blade are right inside it right there. So getting rid of the vibration helped a ton. So that's just a little tip on how I handled lifting the head on my MSC horizontal mitering bandsaw. Thanks for watching.